Hey, Chosen. What's going on? Good morning, Gary. Beautiful day. It's very windy here. I don't know what it's like in where you live, Chosen, but it's windy and beautiful and clear. Hey, Raven. Infinite One. Wallace. Inga. Schultinga. Beaker Mac. Sharian Lutz. John F. Hey, Rick. What's going on? Hey, Brian. 12 Infamy. Audrey. Island Girl. Charles. Suzanne. Chris, Dragon Guarding of the Crystal Hearts, Grand Rising, 12 Infamy, Double, Michael Double. How we all doing? Good. We're doing good. I only have a few more days in the outs with YouTube. By Wednesday, I should have my channel back. I got a strike last night, a copyright strike against my own songs. I don't know what's going on with YouTube, but I hope they clean them up pretty soon. I saw on the KABBALAHguru family chat that they're cleaning up, the White Hats who cleaned up lobster or working on it. Yeah, hey, Chosen. What's going on? Is it as windy where you live as it is by me? It's very windy here. There's a noise. I tried to move to another room, but I couldn't pull it off. Number 8, more please. Good morning. Hot cream of weed and freight train. Yeah, the freight train. I had some of that myself. L'chaim freight train. That's beet juice. They're in the same cups. L'chaim. All righty. So I'm having trouble with the lighting today. For some reason, it keeps coming in and out, but I guess that's the way it is. It's so clear and beautiful here. Windy, though. Minus 18 wind chill. Where are you, Carol? John F. Choo Choo. Wisconsin. Oh, boy. It's cold, yeah. Bean indeed. Minus 43 in Montreal. That is cold, yeah. I mean, I stocked up. I thought my son was coming for Shabbos, so I went out and bought all kinds of food. And then he told me he doesn't want to come, so I'm stocked to the gills, man. I got food coming out of my food. It's like more than I could eat in weeks. He likes to really eat. He's 21. Wind on the island, yeah. So I'm gonna launch into some. I'm trying to figure out all these dates. I'm working with all these dates. Okay, let me see if I can just turn this off. Let's see. All right, let's see if that helps. Putting out on not disturb. So the lighting on my face goes off when I move. The camera is very. It's good. It's a good camera. I mean, it's really a joy to have. All right, I'm going to launch right into this. I'm not feeling like 100% today. I feel a little bit off, so I'm just going to just try to apply myself to the intel with the hopes that I'll be able to like trigger a kind of a strength inside. There's a lot going on. Yeah, I'm hoping that I don't know what's going on with YouTube. I guess it's the same thing going on. Everybody or like a friend of mine from shul wanted to know what I thought about the balloon. I said I think it's just a distraction. I think they're trying to keep us from looking at. I mean, the information. We're really in the storm part. I mean, I think we're well into the storm. All the information is pouring out in all different subjects. There's stuff going on in Arizona. There's stuff going on Gilligan's Island and other islands, and everything with the banking situation. The banks are going down. I think this is really like the flood. Everything is hitting at once. So Montana with the balloon, interesting. I mean, what a place, Montana, right? I mean, what are they spying on in Montana? Well, let's be real about this. Unless there's some kind of like secret base up there. My YouTube is super sensitive. Yeah, they've been after me, man. I mean, they just really making my life miserable. They put a hit against a video I made like a year and a half ago, probably. It was I was in my other house. I mean, it took them that long to figure out that I was violating their MED, their medical. It's insane. I mean, everything is insane, but we all knew that. You don't get the live stream update. Yeah. I'm just hoping I can hold on. Everybody, I'm trying to build up this business also. Everything is a help. If you order now, you can get this gel, which is really cool and very good for growing hair and healing different parts of your body pretty miraculously. So if you order now, call Jay, you can get some. I'm trying to get so I'm not so victimized by YouTube all the time, because I depend on YouTube now, and I just never know what to expect. So also the LifeWave patches I think are excellent. Supposedly going to be getting Depurium, the health product, the organic food source, sometime today. So I might do a video later unpacking that, just to put in some things. Pain between your shoulder blades. Oy. Pineal headache. It could be, I mean, yeah. Lizards think the same thing over and over again. Yeah. Hey, Kathy. They were having surveys about you on YouTube a while back. Yeah, I'm sure. But I mean, to give me a copyright strike, I mean, I'm not sure if it's a formal strike, but I mean, I was playing original tunes. How do they? And I don't really feel I don't have the mindset to really like investigate all these claims against me. But ascension symptoms, good, could be. What happened in 1876? Remember, we're reliving the same thing, right? Uh-huh. Extremely windy. Yeah, it's really windy here. Right. Not feeling well yesterday. Yeah, ascension systems are real as human residents. I'm just not feeling 100%. That's for sure. Oh, even Newsbreak has articles on Hollywood. Interesting. Yeah, Dances with Wolves. Did you see? Yeah, I saw. Yeah, I saw the Gila had. Beautiful. Mazel tov to Gila and family. It's so beautiful. Such a beautiful baby too. Today is 2/3/23. Montana many nuke. That's what it is. Uh-huh. Does anyone remember The Prisoner, the television show The Prisoner? Whenever the secret agents would try to escape, a balloon would come out of the ocean and stop them. Cold in Toronto. I'll bet. Brenda, my gosh, Toronto, you kidding? And well, Montana and all these places. Wisconsin, -7 tonight. Wow. Well, it is February. I mean, this is like winter's last stand. It was pretty mild in January. We're due for a little weather. Yeah, it could be ascension symptoms. I'm just going to rest on Shabbos since my son's not coming. I'm under no pressure to do much except rest. Distraction. I think the balloon is a distraction too. Winter happens this year, right? Yeah, that's a good way to put it, John. Winter happens every year about this time. Yep. Boy, Charles, -43 Celsius. Oy, oy, oy. Patrick Magoogan. Yeah, filmed in it was filmed in Wales. That was, I mean, Stephen, not many people remember that. That show had such an impact on me. I don't know why. I guess it was just so, I mean, a place for retired secret agents to go, and they were like constantly being manipulated, and it was just so out of the box that even I could love it. A string of 50s next week. In the Northeast. Ascension for sensitive souls. Nice. All right, so I'm going to go through this. There's some very interesting posts. I mean, this is what's catching my eye today. Let me just look if there's other things. Right. Okay. So we all have to watch this and share it with everybody. 3 hours of the best education. You will learn why Israel's last and why it will be returned. It would be a great idea to sit down with your family and watch it. Okay, so I don't know what this is. I'm going to reluctantly put it on the Intel channels, hoping that it's not anti-Jewish, but who knows? We'll find out. But okay, so Russia, the three-letter agency beginning with C, and the R-Kid. Oh, conspiracy to destroy. Yeah, we know about that. Okay, so that's no news. Now, this is the part that really caught my eyes. These dates, and I'm going to go through all these things and kind of relate it a little bit to Torah, because in April we are celebrating Passover, as we do also every time. About that time of year, we celebrate Passover. Now they're saying on April 1st, which is the 10th of Nisan, it's actually Shabbos Hagadol, meaning the great Shabbos, the big Shabbos, where we get ready to leave Egypt. On that day, it's weird that it's on that day, on Shabbos Hagadol. And Moses told everyone to bring the sheep into the house on that day. So we're getting ready for Passover. And that's also April Fool's Day, the 10th of Nisan. Passover isn't until really the 14th of Nisan, the night of the 14th, really the 15th of Nisan. People are getting through. I thought it says don't disturb. Okay, so it could be something else. Yeah, I think the balloon is just a big distraction, but I mean, it just shows you how, that it's a movie, and it shows you how the White Hats are humiliating the bad guy. I can't even say bad guys, the naughty ones, the Lizzies. I think I can say Lizzies. I don't, it's just so ridiculous. It's really getting silly, and I guess that's by design. Okay, so let me get into more of these dates. Now, the essential point of Passover is that God takes us out of Egypt. I says, don't disturb, and I'm still getting things. So what's the point of getting not disturbed? So these central idea of Passover is that it's God comes down to save us, to pull us out of Egypt, because we're in such a low state that we cannot save ourselves. That's the Lizzie overlords. That's it just seems silly, right? The balloon. But that's the emphasis, and that's where we're going. And we're going through by way of Purim in March, I think. Purim means also that God will save us, but he will save us in a hidden way. We're also coming into, I mean, to mention these things in the same breath, but the Super Bowl, what? Who wants me? Enough, good. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so easily distracted. I think I could just turn this thing off, but then it would probably ring on the computer. So, with 3 surveillance bases and multiple speeder crafts flying between them for months now, every night. Where is this temple of divine truth? Where is this going? There's a fly buzzing. No, that's the wind in the window. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I tried to move it to my other room, but I couldn't get enough lighting there to do this. I know. I'm sorry about that. I tried. I did try. So okay. So I don't know about this. You know, should somebody turn this off? I think there probably is, but I don't know. Okay, so maybe if I just go to here for 1 second, let me just see. Okay. All right. I think I shut the my WhatsApp off, the notification. So hopefully that'll help. Okay. So here's the idea. We're dealing with a lot of dates now. They're saying April Fools is a big day. They're also saying the Super Bowl. Yeah, he's buzzy. I'm sorry about the buzzing. There's nothing I can do about it. It's a fly. The fly scattered swatter. Yeah. No, it's in this window. There's some air leak. When it hits a certain way, it just makes that noise. Nothing I can do about it. Anyway, so the Super Bowl is on the 12th of February, which is the 21st of Shvat, and the 13th of, I'm still getting it, the 13th of Shvat is Monday. A week? No, that's in 2 weeks. Okay, so we're on this is the 3rd of February, which is the 12th of Shvat, and it's Parshas Beshelach. So Beshelach deals with leaving Egypt. It deals with the last 3 plagues, and it deals with leaving Egypt and the splitting of the sea. So this could be a very momentous time in terms of Torah. This could be a very interesting time. At the same time, what I'm seeing on these Intel channels is I'm on Whiplash now, and he has this thing. Okay, so this is a post we've read, but let's see if any information has come in that would change our understanding of it. When in doubt, do the right thing, right? All right, so Axel, who is this guy in California that one of my friends really likes. She's in love with him, actually. I did an interview with her a long time ago, but anyway, this guy is like, he's got the Mickey Mouse, the Mickey Mouse clock. The Mickey Mouse clock is back in vogue on Telegram. Everyone's looking at the Mickey Mouse clock, which is the hands point to 10 and 2. So 210, the day 210 is like the day before the Super Bowl. Could that be the time when everything goes off? So it says, now Axel has, his clock is on 12-2, 2-11, 2-11, 1-1-1-1. 2-11, right. If you break up the 2 into 1 and 1, 1 plus 1, and the 11, 1, 1. So it's 1, 1, 1, 1. Day before Super Bowl, Q 1744 says November 2nd to February 11th. And 17 post 55 says also says November 2nd, February 11th. So February 11th is some kind of a key date. Mr. Poole posted the clock in V for Vendetta. 2-3 equals 11.3. That's today. It's the 3rd of February. Could be 11.3. That's from the Law of War manual. 2-4 is 11.4. That's tomorrow. 2-5 is Sunday, storm moon. 2-6, which is 2-6 is Monday. Interesting. On Monday, okay, this is something for Kabbalah Guru family members only. I mean, you'll only hear it here. They announced on the 6th of February, it was announced, the plague of darkness was announced in Egypt 3,033 years ago, whatever it was, 333, that I guess Moses announced to Pharaoh that the plague of darkness was starting on February 6th. Now that plague lasted for 6 days. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 days comes to Super Bowl. Okay, so the end of the plague of darkness is, it ends in real time on the real calendar, on the Jewish calendar, on the Super Bowl. So that's pretty interesting. You know, I don't know how these things are going to come out, but the plague of darkness was where 4/5 or 80% of the Jewish people decided to die rather than leave Egypt. They were covered by the plague of darkness, so nobody saw them till later, I guess. Now, Mr. Poole, okay, so 2-3, 2-4, 2-5, 2-6. 2-6, I said, was the beginning of the plague of darkness. 2-11, 2-12 to 11 is 11.3. Super Bowl, King Charles. They could be announcing something with King Charles. 2-13, 11-4, 2-14, 11-5 from the Law of War manual. 2-15, 11.6, Prince Andrew. 2-21, King Charles, 11.3. I guess they're 11.3. I see, because they're adding up the numbers. They're saying like 2 could be like 1-1, and 21 is like 2 plus 1 is 3, 11.3, 11.4, 11.5, 11.6. Trump is, I said it, Mr. T is Batman. Batman shoots down the Joker's balloons. They all flip against Israel and England, US and France being mentioned together. All right, so here we have, okay, so let me just look at some of these posts. The first, this is like a group of 6. I'm going to share this on the Intel channel so you can see it yourself. There's a submarine alleged location where the Russian frigate sailed carrying nuclear warheads. That's in the Atlantic Ocean, closest to like the East Coast, but it's more on the longitude. Is it longitude? Yeah, of like South Carolina, but it's pretty far out. Then shoot down the balloon. Mr. T calls to shoot down the Chinese spy balloon. Report Israel pushing US and France to join them in striking Iran in an extensive air campaign, hitting 3,000 targets. Radio France. Breaking the country government raids Burisma connected oligarch. Then we have our friend, I think his name is Axel. You are with the King of Hearts, baby. I'm Cupid, stupid. West Coast Wizard. I don't know what that means, but his clock says 2:11. And on his hat it says 5665, which could be 1111. 1111 would be let's see, 1111. Parshas Yisro. When we read the Parsha about how Jethro came to save the Jewish people, and because of that, they were able to receive the Torah. All right, and then the final picture in this is the clock, where the Mickey has his hands on 10-2, 10 after 2, or 2 February 10th. Okay, we'll see what happens, But that's interesting that they're all focusing on that right now. And then I'm going to go to our regular other channel, but I'm really starting to see that our channel is better. Okay, so here it says, they're talking about the New York Times is Columbia Journalism Review's big fail. It published 24,000 words on Russiagate. And they have the same post that I just gave you on this other channel. Chinese spy balloon invades American airspace. JB told his generals, shoot it down, and the Pentagon overruled the commander-in-chief. They said, no, sorry, Mr. P, it's too dangerous. Biden doesn't have control over anything, or even his bathroom habits. What the heck is happening? The world is laughing at us. Yeah, whatever. I mean, that's pretty obvious. Google CEO testimony, Frizzle drop Pizzagate. That is interesting. Google CEO testimony. Just hanging around blowing bubbles. There's a picture of a walrus on his back underwater blowing bubbles. FDA releases report on toxic ingredients in a natural dog product. We are back. Stay tuned. Tuesday, we'll be starting our chat up again. Captain Kyle. And here's the same post that we've been looking at. What is this? Wait, let me just look at this picture. There's your, who is that guy? Nicholas Noe, Benghazi whistleblower, Charles Woods, Ty Woods' father, Alan Howell Perot, a Falcon trainer, and the special guest in the room called, just recorded and presented at Ample. I don't know what this means, but there's that fly again, huh? All right, here's a monstrous post. I'm trying to decide if I should read it or not. Hi, Chris. Hey, Darius. What's the name of the dog food? It's called Dogs Naturally. Baneful. Baneful Dogs Naturally. Baneful. Beneful. Be the change we want to see. Be the warrior that we're needing. Okay, so there's a lot of clock stuff. Okay, I don't know if I'm really up to reading. Yeah, okay, there's something about the Temple Mount. So this is, all right, let's go through it. We'll try it. I'll try it, and this will sum up the week, I think, this post. Let me just see if there's anything up ahead. They're showing that clock, 2-10. It's not a spy balloon, it's a weapon. Shoot down the balloon. I want to see a massive alien invasion happen. Blue beam of explosions, sirens going off all over, joint militaries on street, DEFCON 1, Black Swan event, banking system full collapse, market collapse, EAS alerts, blackouts, MSM media pull down, nuclear standoff, videos and pics of the bad guys being hauled in back of vans, televised tribunals, the whole satanic structure to fall all the same time, just out of carnage, really, too much. Yeah, we all want to see that. Okay, I'm going to make an attempt. Bear with me and you'll have to deal with the B. Sorry. Remember when Mr. P banned the Roth kids and their central banks from Russia? The big bad monster P. How evil do you have to be to ban the R kids? Remember when Tsar Nicholas II of Russia rejected the R kid central bank, and and they, in response, they said they would wipe out his bloodline if he didn't reconsider. Then they did, and then came the story of Anastasia Romanov's daughter, the girl who escaped the massacre in the basement, Bolshevik revolution. They killed them and stole their gold. And let's not forget the Chinese Opium Wars. Okay, yada, yada, yada. A couple days ago, oil dropped to negative cost for the first time ever. I think this must be from a couple years ago, because I don't think that happened recently. Think of what that does to the petrodollar. If I charge you -$5 for bread, that means I have to give you bread and $5. You just get to receive. They have many pay people to receive oil. People just have to pay in dollars. People have to pay in dollars in order to get oil from the oil kingpin, SA, hence, and bring it into the petrodollar, the world reserve currency. No oil, no economic fuel. Been this way since 1973 when Henry K. Kiss made the Saudi royal family 2 years after the gold standard was abolished. We protect your oil reserves with our military and back you militarily if you ever make pay for oil with the fiat, if you forever with our if you make every pay for oil with the fiat paper currency known as the dollar, funny money. Now Saudi has to pay US dollars to people so they don't take their oil. Redistribution of dollars, etching Saudi's global ruling via oil. Okay, so this is a whole complicated thing I'm not going to get into. So remember when P put a ban on the Roth kids? A former KGB member would have his hands in some big intel and means of conveyance. You're damn right. P tampered with the U.S. elections. Same with the U.S. military. I'm not sure what they're saying here. It doesn't stand as evidence that Mr. T is in cahoots with the Roth kids. Remember when Mr. P gave T the soccer ball? That's the same kind of soccer ball that can store a chip. Interesting, huh? A ball that can store a computer chip and syncs with software. We can speculate all day what's on the chip. Okay, so that whole post to me is, I don't know, stuff regarding uranium-1, which would be quite not good to the corruption in the States. Mr. P has kept ties with a group akin to Abstergo Industries, Abstergo, that which Assassin's Creed-based Abstergo off of. The real-life group has played a primary role in the technological development all across the board and is a Templar organization. Mr. P is a Teutonic Knight, which is a knight of the German house of the Saint Mary of Jerusalem. Their history with Russia is interesting to note. The Templars have been widely, though not completely, corporatized by the Roman papacy ever since they were called to be rounded up by the Pope and French crown back in 1307, October, Friday the 13th. The Templars dismantling Rome brings the R kid down as well, brings down the whole British 13 bloodline families, house of cards down that enslaves the world. Remember that modern day banking, aka trust law, is a system the Templars originally set up and was hijacked and skewed by those who persecuted them. Note that Tsar Nicholas Romanov was in with the Templars as well. So once again, remember, when Mr. P banned the R kids and their central banking system from Russia, it's all the big war. I mean, Russia's like the last front against these Lizzies. They always seem to save the world from the Lizzies. This is going to be huge. Start with Schwab, Rothkid thing, then them buying out the UK royals, artificial insemination, illegally buying Israel, the Maxwell family, Benjamin Hock, owning everything media, Silicon Valley, pharma, running Project Terramar, which is getting submarines off Myanmar and using the victims through a 4 or 5-step process, making special rings. Soros, Myanmar, seized his money. Look it up. Trump executive orders 818-848-959. Stellar coming in, V for Vendetta, 1955 again. Intel Slava Z, the biggest takeaway from the summit is affirmation of something that has been obvious since February of 2022. The post-Cold War order is dead. Whether it is Turkey seeking to expand its sphere of influence across the Middle East and East Africa, or Lula's dreams of uniting Latin American bloc, we are seeing the breakdown of the unipolar global system in favor of a multipolar regionalism. Rothkid reveals crucial role his ancestors played in the Balfour Declaration and creation of the State of Israel. He said the way the declaration was procured was extraordinary. It was the most incredible piece of opportunism. His cousin Dorothy connected Chaim Weizmann to the British establishment. Dorothy told Weizmann how to integrate, how to insert himself into the British establishment. So that's how they infiltrated and pulled this thing off. I mean, I really, I can't even begin to think about it. Chinese spy balloon spot. Will there be an attack on the USS Constitution? 2023 race. Cancer Foundation Super Sunday, Cambridge. Boston Marathon is not until Patriots Day, April 17th. However, there is a big one on Super Bowl Sunday. France comes to the aid of the U.S. in Revolutionary War. Eyes on France. French Foreign Legion raided CERN in 2022. I'm sorry, in 2020. And they're talking about Black Friday. The movie Black Friday was released on April 1st. And okay, this is a really important post. Let me just see this. So Black Friday, released on April 1st, 1977. April, IG report, Sessions public attack, RR problems, seals broken, A arrests. Why was Huber made public? Why now? Everything has meaning. A1, Tarmac, Iran, NK, U1, Amphibi, DOJ, Mueller, election integrity, immigration bill, border wall, military start, big month. 30 to 40 days, up to 6 weeks closure to finish April 1st. Super Bowl Black Sunday released April 1st. Super Bowl Black Sunday released April 1st. Mr. T gave comms that the Super Bowl is going to be the Moab. But you already knew that. That's why Southern District of New York are attempting to keep the insurance scheme going post-Mueller. The fund begins directly after the Super Bowl. We will make the Super Bowl look like a puppy show. The world is watching. The medical situation is a cover-up for the largest U.S. military intelligence operation in the world has ever known. The plan is to totally shut down the entire globe, make massive arrests, remove evil in governments, bankers, globalist elites, Hollywood, and sports stars that are involved at Epstein Island and other islands. Also, many other massive scandals remove the fiat currency and go to gold-backed currency, global currency reset, then activate ASEAR law, which wipes all debts, releases us into Tesla future. It gives us 6,000 medical cures, free energy, and many other beautiful things, the way it should have been. Done in 40-day flood. There will be up to 6-week closure of everything. Military will lead the way. Okay, that's pretty powerful stuff. So we're coming into something highly interesting. They're also saying the Australia New Zealand group deregistering. Bankruptcy was filed in December 2022. Crimes against folks. Wonder what the Commonwealth Bank will become. Remember Westpac money laundering. National Australian Bank, 10,000 federal charges. Okay, so that's it, man. A lot going down. I don't know how it's going to go, but it seems to me like, I'm sorry. Yeah, like things are going to go down soon. We'd already know who wins Super Bowl, yeah. To be used when needed. Martial law and EAS. Interesting. All right, guys. So McFly from Future, yeah. It's going to get more exciting. I think, Frank, I think that's really a good way to look at this whole thing. I'm going to pin that. Yeah. Going to get more exciting from here. I think you would say we are in the storm. It's going down soon. The first 6 months of 2023 are going to be crazy. Thank you, Kenny. Blessings from Australia. Let's hope you guys get it cleaned up there too, man. Awesome. Horrible what these people are doing. I mean, I'm just like with my YouTube channel, it's not on the same level as having of these crimes against humanity, and they're being called out on this. They're getting arrested. I saw about a big arrest. I forget who it was, but they're doing stuff. All the millions can't save them. All right, I'm feeling slightly weak, and I'm going to do one more video today. If I get the Purim package, I'm going to unpack the package. Remember, if you want to get ASEA, this is a really good time because you get the free gel. Okay, just KABBALAH people get the free gel. That's a big deal. This stuff is really good, and this stuff is really good too. So I'll be able to tell you more about Purim when I get it. Have a great weekend. Check out everything in the show more, all the Telegram channels. If you're lonely, there's a place to go. And I'm going to continue on this channel. I don't know, I don't know. I guess I'll switch back to my regular channel on Wednesday, God willing. Looks like a shampoo bottle, yeah. Stop supporting corporate America, right? Drink some water with lemon. Truth will rock them devils. All right, guys. So we'll see you later, and we'll see you. God willing, I'll be back Saturday night. Exhaustion is ascension symptoms. Yeah. I put it on my face and hair, and also you could put it on any part of your body that's not feeling well. You could put it on. They say if you put it on 3 times in 5 minutes, it really gives you some kind of relief. Thanks, Raleigh. People serving people. Yeah, I mean, the good thing about this kind of business is that the money goes to the peeps, not to the corporation. So, and also check it. The LifeWave patches, I think are awesome, man. I'm using them like crazy, and they really help me focus. I can feel them almost as soon as I put them on. Anyway, I'm gonna go kill this fly. I'm gonna go fight with the fly, guys, and we'll see you Saturday night. Much love. And yeah, it's good. I think things are gonna get. It sounds like things are gonna get pretty interesting. So buckle up, buttercups, man. We got this. See you Saturday night, God willing. All the best. Much love.